What's up, everybody? Today we're getting ready to taste the La Salsa Geisha from our good friend Benjamin Paz on the Santa Barbara Mountain in Honduras. Benjamin is someone that, if you've ever had Honduran coffee, you may be familiar with. He runs the San Vicente mill, processing many producers' coffees. He's the one that's directly facilitated our relationships with Wilson Morales, Benjamin Paz, I just said his name. Producers like Damian Chavez, Wilson Morales, Nellen Guzman. He's a connector and a coffee expert in his own right, but he also grows his own coffee, and he grows Geisha. We're gonna cup it, we're gonna taste it. We're in an interesting point of our QC process, our quality control process, where we have two different profiles that we're gonna taste to try to find the ideal sweet spot for this coffee. We'll taste the two profiles, we'll talk about it, and then we'll figure out the best path forward to make sure the coffee that ends up in our partners, our guests' hands is the best we possibly can. So yeah, excited to dive in with it. That's perfect. Ready for the magic?
Oh, flipping the hat around.
Flipping the hat. Woo! Turns out coffee's good. Do any of you follow TSA on Instagram? Low-key, one of the best Instagram follows. It's so funny. Like that TSA, just scroll through.
And dad joke hits.
Yeah, they're like, is it verified? It is verified, that's what I'm saying. All right. This is probably gonna be too hot right now. We're at like 7 minutes. I'm gonna wait until like at least 8 minutes, but there's coffee to be tasted. If you ever see like a number like that when we're sampling, those are just different roast profile numbers from Cropster. I do not know about these specific roast profiles. Soren could definitely tell you something about these roast profiles. Actually, Nick and Ryan, I believe, are the ones that roasted these, though. From what I hear, they crushed it. All right, we are at 8 minutes. This is still a little early, but with transferring, I feel like it's a nice preface. 2-spoon transfer. We're coming to Geisha right now if you want to do a pass.
Right now?
Hop in, yeah.
Stop yelling at me, Mark.
I've already done, I'm sorry, I'm a very angry person at my core.
Always mad.
Always upset about something.
Leaves like a green taste in my mouth, even though I like the front half a lot.
Yeah, it's got like it's almost like an SL28 like pop up front.
Yeah.
But this one totally, like the finish and the end, the second half is like, what's a movie that like breaks late?
What'd you say?
What's a movie that like gets better in the second half?
It's a good question. Avengers 1.
Yeah. This is like Titanic, better in the first half, gets a little dicey in the second half.
Problem with Titanic is we all know how it ends.
So this is like the first Avenger, and this is like the second one. We're happy ending, sad ending, happy ending. Got you.
Yeah, this one tells more of a story. This one says, you know what, I got a really great thing to... I've got something very important to tell you. Whoops, see you later. Can you like, do this? Not enough, too little. This has what that one doesn't, this has what that one doesn't. I want them both to make a baby. The science is sound. This one is very, very much sweeter how I want it to be, and this one is very much more fruity how I want it to be. That's my feedback.
It's a really great tasting of the two profiles we had of this coffee. Both of them highlighted different qualities of the coffee, which is something you'll typically find when you're testing a couple of different roast profiles. One really highlighted the upfront tropical fruit and citric acidity that this coffee has, because there's tons of complexity to it. We were getting mango, passion fruit, tangerine, tons of acidity, but it kind of fell off on the end. The second cup that we tasted it was just really good. The second cup definitely highlighted a lot more of the softer and more delicate notes of this coffee. Jasmine, vanilla, with a lot of sweetness. So ideally we're gonna find a profile that kind of meets in the middle of these two initial samples we had and be able to share both of these qualities in the end result, which is my favorite part of the coffee process, is just bringing together and finding the best representation through the roaster that we can develop of this coffee.